welcome back. I know I'm a little late to the game, but I figured why not share with you guys what my wish list is and what my recommendations are for the Sephora VIB sale that's currently going on right now. So if you want to hear some recommendations I have and also what products I'm kind of looking at, I would love if you'd hit that subscribe button before we start and we'll get going. So before we begin, if you like this summery look, I did a TikTok on it, so you'll find that on my TikTok page. I'll put the handle up here somewhere. It's very like low-key summery for me. I'm filming on a Sunday and it's hot. Just kind of doing something simple, nothing too crazy, but I actually really enjoy the one and done eyeshadow look, and like all I did was foundation, concealer, and some bronzer, and I'm really happy with it. I really enjoy it. Yeah, that's that look. If you want to see it, it's over on TikTok. So the Sephora VIB sale has 3 different categories depending on what kind of member you are with Sephora. So if you're just the insider, basically you sign up with Sephora and just receive emails. There's nothing too fancy about it. For the insider level, you get a 10% off, and it's through April 15th through the 19th. So I believe the 19th is this Friday. Let me check actually. If you guys are wondering, I'm just using my iPad to make sure I've got the correct names of products and also checking the date now. Oh, so it's actually next Monday. Yeah, so you guys still have plenty of time. There's there's just about a week left. So you guys have plenty of time to still have the sale. So, okay, so the insider is 10% from the 15th through the 19th. If you're a level up, which is called the VIB level, you get a 15% off, which starts on the 13th through the 19th. And then if you're a rogue member, which is the highest level you can be, it's 20% off from the 9th through the 19th. And basically how you go up in each level from insider to VIB to rogue is basically how much money you spend throughout the whole year at Sephora. So if you spend a certain amount, then you'll reach those levels for the entire year. So I'm going to talk about a few of my wish list products. I will put up some product photos up next to me. The first one I'm looking at is actually not a makeup item. It is a curling iron. It's from the brand T3 and it's called the Single Pass Curl 1-inch Professional Curling Iron. I have been going on a little bit of a hair journey. When I was younger, I could curl my hair one day and it would last for 3 days and be beautiful each day. Like, I didn't really have to touch it up or anything. It was awesome. And then, gosh, I feel old now. I just had a birthday and I feel very old now, but basically I will curl my hair, and by the time I'm finished curling my hair, the first pieces that I did will fall out now. So I'm wondering if that's either me, whether it's my curling iron, or if my hair just doesn't like me anymore. I don't know. I'm hoping that's not the case. But I've heard really good things about this curling iron, and I've seen some tutorials with it, and it seems to hold very well. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. It's $150, which I know is super expensive for a curling iron. I know this curling iron is a little more expensive than what I would currently find acceptable for a curling iron price, but I've seen really good reviews on it, really good tutorials on it, and I'm just hoping that maybe it will like my hair enough, or my hair will like this curling iron enough to just be beautiful again. I don't know. The next 2 products that I'm interested in are both from Bobbi Brown, and they're primers to my knowledge. It's the Vitamin Enriched Face Base Priming Moisturizer, which I believe you do your normal skincare routine, and then this face base is actually a primer, but it's also a good moisturizer. So that's the one I'm looking at, but there's also a Vitamin Enriched Eye Base, and I don't know if you guys have seen my PM skincare routine. If you haven't, I will link it in the cards above. But I found that eye creams are phenomenal. I'm currently using the e.l.f. Illuminating eye cream and I love it. So you don't need an expensive one, just make sure you're using eye cream. So this is an eye base, which I believe is basically like an under eye primer. That's what I'm gathering. So I'm really interested in both of these products. I've seen good recommendations on it, but they're expensive, so I haven't pulled the plug on them yet. Urban Decay released a new eyeshadow palette in like January, February, I believe. It's called the Naked Wild West eyeshadow palette. I think it is so beautiful. I love that it's both warm tone and cool tone, but I really like the pops of blues in it. I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but I really like it. And I mean, I really like my Naked Honey palette and my Naked Cherry palette. I just feel like I feel like I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that just don't get the use that they deserve. So it's hard for me to want to add another one into my collection, but I'm really leaning towards this one. I think it's really beautiful, and Urban Decay their formula is great. So it's tugging at my heartstrings. I'm not sure though. Laneige actually just came out with a new lip treatment balm. I absolutely love their lip sleeping mask. I rave about it in my PM skincare video, and I will probably buy that sleeping mask for the rest of my life. But they came out with a new one, and I'm just so intrigued by it because I'm such a lip balm chapstick person that I can't tear my eyes away from it. So that one will probably make it into my cart. One of the other things that I'm looking at is a facial sunscreen. I know sunscreen for your AM skincare routine is so important. Like, it should be your last step before you go into the world and do whatever you do for the day. But I actually don't have one, and I know it's important. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go with. Currently, I'm either looking at the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40 or the Drunk Elephant Umbra Sheer Physical Daily Defense SPF 30. I've heard good things about both of them. Both of them have really good reviews on Sephora as well. So I'm just kind of deciding which one I want to go with. They're the same price, so that part doesn't really affect my decision here. And I just know sunscreen is so important. So now I just don't know which one I want to do, and knowing me, I might just pick up both of them. But yes, I'm looking at a sunscreen. So if you are really big into skincare and you're wanting to ump your morning skincare routine up a little bit, I would highly suggest a sunscreen as your final step, because I know how important it is. I mean, really, most of my wish list items have nothing to do with makeup. I think I gave you one makeup item, and the rest are either a curling iron or skincare. Very odd for me. But I guess that's where I'm at in my beauty journey. So we're moving on with skincare. All right, so let's get into some of my recommendations for you guys. If you're looking for high-priced items, personally, I would recommend like a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. If you've been eyeing one of those for a while, this would be the time to get it. I absolutely love my bronze palette and my glam palette, but I'm also a Natasha Denona person, so I have a few more of hers, and would also highly recommend the Biba palette, which is more of a neutral palette. I love my Biba palette, and if you're a makeup artist, I would highly recommend having that one in your kit. I don't actually use Pat McGrath products. They don't really speak to me the way Natasha Denona does, but I've heard very good things about the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. They too are up there in price, so I mean, sale, you're gonna get a pretty good discount with it. I mean, just if you've been looking at it, my recommendation here is not specifically Pat McGrath, but if you've got a higher priced item, now would be the best time to get it. Just again, because you're gonna get more bang for your buck with the discount. One of my favorite foundations is actually from Lancome. It's their Tint Idol Ultra Wear foundation. This is what mine looks like. I am in the shade 215 Buff In. I absolutely love that foundation. I love the buildability in it. I think it gives a very good medium to full coverage look to it, and it's absolutely one of my favorites. It really sets down, so it doesn't, like when you're putting on other products, it doesn't pick back up, and it lasts very good, especially with a mask. Like, I've noticed that's one of the best foundations to wear if you've got to wear a mask all day. So if you're looking for a new good foundation, the Lancome, that's one I would recommend. I wear it quite frequently. One of my favorite mascaras that I learned about this year, yeah, I think it was like the end of December, beginning of January, I found this mascara, and it's the Ilia Limitless Lash Lengthening Mascara. I love it. Here's mine. And I think I've actually put this in a favorites video or current favorites video recently. But one, the formula is amazing. It doesn't flake at all. But two, I love the brush because there's a short bristle side and then there's a long bristle side. So if you get like too clumpy with the short bristles, you can just flip it around and use the long bristles and kind of clear the clumps out. I love it to death. This is a good mascara. Another product that I absolutely love are my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. They're highlighters basically. Now I think would be a very good time to get them because I think it's been all over TikTok and Instagram and YouTube where Becca is actually closing in September of this year, September 2021. So if you're looking at a really good highlighter, Becca has some of my favorite highlighters. Specifically, Champagne Pop and Opal are my two favorites. Those are the two that I have, and they are stunning. You can use either one for just about any kind of look because Champagne Pop is really that golden pop of color, but Opal is like a white gold, so it works out very well with colored eyeshadow looks, and it's just beautiful. The highlighters in general are stunning. They melt very nicely into the skin and they don't leave a harsh, streaky look. They're beautiful. The formula is amazing, and I would highly recommend picking one of those up if you're looking for a good highlighter, just because they won't be around for too much longer. My final makeup recommendation is actually from Fenty Beauty. It is their Gloss Balm Creams. So these are the lip glosses without shimmer in them, but they still leave a really nice shine on your lips. One of my favorite ones is actually in the shade Fenty Glow. So this is their like original shade, but in the cream formula. So it still leaves a very nice shine to the lips, and this lip gloss is not sticky whatsoever. So for me, being a very lip balm chapstick person, I really can't do sticky things on my lips because then I get frustrated and my hair sticks to my mouth and it doesn't work out well for me. So I really love this formula from Fenty. I think the shades are great, and they actually just came out with 2 more shades in this formula. So if you're looking for a good lip gloss formula, I would highly recommend Fenty Beauty, the Gloss Balm Creams. I mean, the Gloss Bombs with the shimmer are great as well. I have both formulas, I love them both, but in particular, the Gloss Balm Creams stand out a little bit more to me, so I reach for them more. And again, there are new colors out. I think last week they came out with 2 new colors, so there might be a new color out there that suits your preferences. My final recommendation is actually for your hair. I love Amika Bust Your Brass shampoo and conditioner, and it's a purple shampoo and conditioner. So if you are naturally blonde or you have dyed your hair blonde like I have, not that you can see it today because I put it up in a bun, any sort of blonde in your hair, I actually tested this out with the sample. Like if you order from Sephora online, you get 2 free samples. And I love to do shampoo and conditioner samples. So one time I got the Amika Bust Your Brass one, and I am not kidding you, the next day I had so many compliments on how good the blonde in my hair looked. And I was like, ooh, that stuff must be good then. And it lasted all week. It was beautiful. So I did actually end up picking some up. It worked so well. And I was actually very frustrated with the blonde in my hair at the time at the time I was getting this sample. So for it to turn into something that I loved just amazed me. And till this day, like, I still love it. I still use it every week. If you're looking to give your blonde a little bit of oomph, I would highly recommend this one from Amika. Again, it's the Bust Your Brass shampoo and conditioner. So there you have it. Those are my wish list items. Those are some of my recommendations for this sale. Would love to know what you guys are interested in. If you've got any products that maybe I've tried out before and you're wondering about, just leave me a comment below. I'm happy to get back to you. I know, again, I'm a little late to the party, but the sale is still going on, so you guys still have plenty of time to place your orders or head over to the Sephora store near you and check out some items. Before I go, I do want to mention I still have a giveaway going on. I will link the video in the description below so you can go see all the criteria to enter the giveaway. That is going until May 1st, so please go check that out. Other than that, that is all I have for you today. I'm here on Tuesdays and Fridays Mountain Daylight Time, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.